Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest. We're back to FictionRiot. Sam isn't sick, and he hasn't been sick for like 3 months, but he still refused to do this. We're back though, and
be quiet.
We learned
you know what.
We learned what AN means.
It means author's note.
Yeah. Okay. I just thought it was the author because I'm a stupid. I'm a stupid bird. All right, we're gonna start now. Chapter 20. And I said I'd not care what you think. Stop flamming. Okay, perhaps.
I forgot this.
Thanks to Raven for the help. Oh yeah, BTW. I'll be on vacation in Transylvania for the next 3 days, so do not expect updates.
Don't worry.
And then the 666 is not in the middle of the XXX formation. All day I wondered what the surprise was. Meanwhile, I put on a black leather mini, a black corset with purple lace stuff all over it, and black gothic compact boots. MCR were going to do the concert again, since Voxamort had taken over the last one. I slit my wrist while I moshed MCR in my bedroom all night long. Oh my god, I forgot how horrible this is. Feeling excited. Suddenly someone knocked on the door while I was trying on some black clothes and moshing to fang you for the venom.
At the same time, by myself, moshing.
I got all mad and turned it off, but sacredly I hopped inside that it was Draco so we could do it again. What the fucking hell are you doing? I shouted angrily. It was Lupin! Are you gonna come rape me or what? I yelled. I was allowed to say that because Dumbledore had told us all to be careful around him and Snape since he was a pedo.
Snap.
No, actually.
Get it? Hell.
Can I please borrow some condoms? He growled angrily. Yeah, so you can fuck your 6-year-old girlfriend, huh? I shouted sarcastically.
Stop.
Foucher!
I'm sorry, I forgot how stupid this was.
I knew this was like dying of laughter. Foucaire, he said, going away. But anyway, I put on some black eyeshadow, black eyeliner, and some black lipstick and white foundation. Then I gasped. Literally, it's 2 sentences. It's 1 sentence apart. One of them, freaking Tara. I learned her name, by the way, the author. Tara freaking spells that correctly, and then the next sentence, she doesn't. Snake and Lupin were in the middle of the empty hall doing it, and Dobby was watching.
Is that how you start a paragraph? Just straight to the main event.
No. Then I gasped, and then
no. Wait.
4 minutes of ellipses. Snake and Lupin were in the middle of the empty hall doing it, and Dobby was watching.
Why was Dobby watching?
Oh my god, you ludicrous idiot!
Stop.
They both shouted angrily. They both shooted angrily
like
when they saw me.
Again. Just like when I was 13.
Dobby ran away crying. They got up though. Normally I would. The noun would. As in logs. As in freaking euphemism for penises.
Why did you have to throw that in
Normally
there?
I would have been turned on. I love seeing guys do it, but both of them were fucking preps. BTW Snake is mobbed to Gryffindor now. Oh my god!
Snape. Snake.
Slytherin's the only cool house because it's goth. There could never be anybody who's not cool in Slytherin. Ever! What the f- is that why you wanted condoms? I asked sadistically. See, I spelled that.
You
could have tried to spell anything else!
You could have spelled
Congratulations, Tara! You spelled sadistically correct. That's actually an accomplishment. Compared to the rest of what you said. In fact, here's next. Only you wouldn't give them to me, Lumpkin shouted angrily. Well, you should have told me, I replayed. You dimwit!
Well, you should have told me.
Snake began to shoot
me. Well, you should have told me.
You dimwit! Snake began to shoot angrily, and then I took out my black camera and took a picture of them. You could see that they were naked and everything.
I love the way that it has to be a black camera. Like, most cameras are not black. No.
Well, excuse me, they both shouted angrily. What was that all about? It was to blackmail you, I snarked.
Don't say it so loud.
So now, next time you see me doing it with my boyfriend, you can't fucking rat me out or I'll show this to Dumbledore. So fuck off, you bastards.
Dumbledore.
I started to run. They chased me, but I threw my wound. She threw her wound at them. How did you do that?
You magical mystery maiden.
Okay, she meant to say throw your wand at them, which I'm only pointing out because that is the stupidest plan! Here, take my shield, I'm gonna throw it at you so I can get away! My shield and my sword! And my armor! And my clothing! Just everything that makes me able to put up a fight, ever.
Sounds like porn.
Alright. They chased me, but I threw my wound at them and they tripped over it. Well, anyways, I went outside and there was Vampire looking extremely fucking hot. What the fuck? Where's Drake? Where did Drake go? I asked him. Oh, he's being a fucking bastard. He told me he wouldn't come. Vampire said, shaking his head. Do you want to come with me to the concert?
I love how those are two different sentences. It makes it better. It makes it so much better.
Like
Also, I feel like that's deliberately spelled... Oh, God. I feel like that's deliberately spelled wrong, but it's spelled like the way that cum is spelled in porn. C-U-M.
Not like porn, like school.
Then he showed me his fucking... his flying car. That was a Freudian slip, by the way. I gasped. It was a black car. He said his dog father is Sirius Black. Which is spelled like the word serious and black as in not a word, as in B-L-A-K.
I just imagine like freaking backdoor.
Get your hand out of your pants!
Speaking of which, Set, have you, how far have you gotten in Homestuck so far?
Very.
Okay, cool. Glad I know exactly where you are.
Sirius Black had given it to him. The license plate on the front said MCR666 on it. The one on the back,
At least that's a full license plate almost.
The one on the back said Enemy on it. I gasped.
Why
You
does it-
misspelled my name, you asshole! No, just wrong. We flew to the concert hall.
Hang on. Hey, hold on.
Hey, friendos, we're back. We're back. They're in the. We flew to the concert hall. MCR were there.
Why don't you just avoid saying the curse word? Just
Vampire and I
say the
began.
first initial.
Okay. Vampire and I began to make out, moshing to the music. I gasped, looking at the band.
I gasped.
I almost had an orgasm. Gerard was so freaking hot. He began to sing. I'm gonna not do curse words right now, because we're not in a house where we can do that. He began to sing Helena, and his sexy, beautiful voice began to fill the hall. Oh my God! Beautiful is spelled correctly. And then I heard some crying. I turned and saw Draco crying in a corner. Chapter 2. And
21.
F you, okay? You fucking suck. It's not my fault if it's spelled wrong, okay?
It is your fault.
It is your fault. You spelled it wrong.
It is-
Cause that bitch Ravern. Cause it... Fuck you, preps. Whoops. So's Raven Fangs for the help.
Why did you take a picture of the inside of your mouth?
What the heck? Bird, I was wondering. Anyways, that's... Okay, this Anne, within 2 sentences, calls Ravern, and also a B word, you know, that horrible, ableist word. The bitch word. Anyways, whoops, so Raven, thanks for the help. And then the next freaking sentence, it's thank you for the help, Raven. BTW, Transylvania, Rock's rad. I even got to go to the castle where Dr. Cola was filmed.
Dr. Cola
Was filmed.
flimmed.
And once again, 666 is not in the center of the XXX. Later
game, Ebony. You've lost your quality.
Later we all went in the skull.
Layer.
There's a skull? Where?
Layer.
Draco was crying
I
in
think
the common
skull
room.
is supposed to be school.
Draco, are you okay? I asked in a gothic voice. You're not, you fat bitch! He shouted angrily. He started to run out of the place in a suicidal way. How do you do that?
You do it with like a gun held to your head.
Okay, yeah, that's the only like way I would believe it. I stated to cry because I was afraid he would commit suicide. It's okay, enemy, said Vampire comfortably.
Comfortably.
I'll help make him feel better. You mean you get him, won't you? I shouted angrily. Then I ran to get Draco. Vampire came too. Draco, please come. He began to cry. Tears of blood came down his pale face. I was so turned on because I love sensitive bi guys. If you're a homophone, then fuck off.
You're a homophobe.
You're a homophobe.
Okay, if you're a homophobe, please stop watching our videos. If you're a homophone, I really wonder about your mental health.
Well, no, it's just like a name, you know. It can be a name and a word that's spelled differently, like Reed. You know, like the name R-I-E-D.
On a scale of
Also,
yes to no.
It's a homophone for
On a
Reed.
scale of yes to no.
No.
It's a homophone for Reed. Anyways, homophobes, though, the author is a homophobe. Remember, like, the first thing?
Oh, yeah.
She said she was bisexual, then Raven was her girlfriend, but not sexually,
Not in a gay
because
way.
that's gross. Oh my
she's
god,
changed.
logical fallacies, I hate you. Sorry. And then...
And then?
We heard some footsteps! Vampire got out his black invincibility coke. Okay.
I guess Coke is black.
Okay. It says invincibility, not invisibility, but... Okay. Tara meant to say... invisibility.
Tara meant to say a lot of things.
The black invisibility cloak. Okay. Now, let me explain to you readers, some science things, right? There's two different kinds of invisibility. There's the kind where light goes through something without reflecting off of it, and that's the kind that we all learn of, right? It's the kind where you can't see the person or where the person is because they're completely invisible to light and light doesn't reflect off them. And then there's the kind where they do not, like, they're so devoid of energy that they absorb all energy so they don't appear. It's just like a black spot in your eyes. It's not like normal black. It's like dark matter type black. Like the night sky. The parts that's not the stars type black. So, in other words, it's completely useless because there's these two people in a blanket-shaped blob of I can't see that right in front of you.
Oh my god.
It's... If you're having trouble thinking of this, then think of it as if you were in a giant pool filled with, like, water that was blue, and just blue enough, and just not blue enough to be cool, to be, like, clear, right? And then there was this one part of the pool, it was shaped like a human being, and it was clear, right? Like, just normal sized, normal, like, water type clear. That's what we're talking about here.
I conclude that the aftershock, after effects, after light,
Okay, we're gonna continue.
afterglow headphones, gaming headphones, model something that set has are an okay version to listen to music with, although you can pick up a pair of Sony headphones that'll do
We
better
both got under it.
music, and
We saw the
iPod.
janitor, Mr. Norris, there, shouting angrily with a flashlight in his hand. Who's there? He shouted angrily. We saw Filth come.
Filth.
He went under the invisibility cloak and started to meow loudly.
Meow!
Okay.
Meow!
Okay, the janitor is Mr. Norris. And the cat's name is Filth.
Mr. Chuck Norris, what are you doing?
Somebody, Photoshop that.
No one will.
Photoshop Filch's face on the cat. And the cat's face on Filch, please.
Filth, though.
Is anyone there? Yelled Mr. Norris.
We.
No, fuck him, you preppy little powers are so fucking rich. Vampire said under his breast in a disgusted way. For real, he said it under his... Okay, seriously though? He said it under his breath, just like... No, fucking, you fucking preppy little poser, you fucking son of a fucking bitch.
Yeah.
What the hell?
That kind of... That makes sense.
Excuse me! Excuse me! Who said that? Yelled Mr. Norris. Then he heard
Are
Filth
these
meow.
the trolls from freaking The Hobbit? Or are these?
Filth, is there anyone under the cloak? How do
Not
you
some-
know there's a cloak? And if it's there, then how would there not be people under it? If it's like, if you know where the cloak is, then how would there not be people under it?
Yeah.
Well, your Honor, it's magically and it's suspended. Anyways,
I don't know what you just said.
Filth, is there anyone under the cloak? He asked. Filth nodded. And then... Vampire Frenched me! He did it just as... Mr. Norris was taking off the cloak! What the? He yelled, but it was too late now because we were ruining away from him. And then we saw Draco crying and busting into tears
I know it's supposed to be suspenseful, but it's not.
and slitting his wrists outside of the school. Draco! I cried. Are you okay?
How much blood loss? That's
I
my question.
guess though. I guess though, Draco wept. We went back to our coffins, Frenching each other. Draco and I decided to watch Lake Placid. See, isn't depressing on the gothic red bed
Why
together.
do you watch depressing movies when you're depressed? That does not help.
As I was about to put in the video, my eyes rolled up and suddenly I had a vision of something that was happening now. Clairvoyant main character, already a Mary Sue, suddenly clairvoyant. Sorry. There was a knock on the door, and Fug and the Mystery of Magic walked into the school.
Here's the concept of magic.
Just walks into the school. Hey there. Hi, are you real? I've always been meaning to ask you that. It's like, runs away.
Magic is elusive.
Chapter 22. And STFU preps stopped
Stifu.
flaming.
Or
She spelled flaming correctly.
Yay! She did that once before.
Yeah. Which is why I'm not clapping. Stop flaming, okay? If you do not like it, fuck off. Oh,
It's funny because her entire text must be just red. Because if you spell something wrong anywhere, especially in the fanfic writer, then you just get red freaking lines. You can correct it. It's so easy. You just right click.
maybe it was in Google Drive.
Google Drive also does it.
If you don't like it, fuck
Google
off.
Drive didn't exist when this was written.
Okay. If you do not like it, fuck off. I know it's Mr. Norris. It's Raven's fault, okay? Really?
Rabin.
Stop blaming your best friend.
Yeah, your best friend is the only person on this planet that'll put up with you.
You suck.
Little like
No,
we,
just kidding,
we
Raven.
go behind the scenes and it's just like her therapist.
You fucking rock. Preps suck. Actually, they have a YouTube channel together. I found it the other day. Raven and Tara. They haven't. They uploaded a video like 3 months ago, but they made the video in 2008, and before that they hadn't put out a video for like 3 years.
What is it called? What is the channel called?
Blood Ravens. You just look up Tara. Tara, my Immortal author. Okay. Okay. You suck. No, just kidding, Raven. You fucking rock prep suck. All day everyone talked about the misery of magic.
It's Bloody Tears 666.
Yep.
Misery of magic.
Wait, it is?
Yeah.
Limpid Tears! I want to start a band called Limpid Tears.
Probably are. How many bands are we freaking starting? Oh no, it's not Bloody Tears 666.
Oh, limpid actually means a thing. It means unclouded and clear. How did she know what that word meant?
Limpid.
Anyways. Anyway, I woke up the next day. I was in my coffin, so I opened the door. I was wearing black, lacy leather pajamas. Then I gasped. Standing in front of me were... Bloody Mary! Which, by the way, this time is spelled with a semicolon instead of an apostrophe.
Did you add the video to your favorites?
Vampire? No, I didn't.
Why?
Diabolo, Draco, Dracula, and Willow. I opened my... Diabolo! Still! Sorry. I opened my crimson eyes. Willow was wearing a tight black leather top with pictures of bloody roses all over it. Under that, she wore a black poofy skirt with lace on it and black gothic boots that was attached to the top. Vampire was wearing a baggy Simple Plan t-shirt and baggy black pants and Vans. Draco was wearing a black MCR t-shirt and black jeans and a leather jacket. He looked just like Gerard Way. And almost as fucking sexy. Vampire looked like Joel Madden. Bloody Mary was wearing a tight, black, poofy, gothic dress. Let me look up Joel Madden.
Joel Madden looks like,
Harry Potter?
Yeah. He does.
No, he does
God,
not.
just make an Instagram account.
No, he does not.
Stop. Just make an Instagram account. Just make it.
Anyways. He looked just like Gerard Way, blah, 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 blah. Vampire looked like Joel Madden. Bloody Mary was wearing a tight black poofy gothic dress that she'd ripped off. She'd ripped so it showed up all of her cleavage. All of it? All of her cleavage.
All of her cleavage.
No, but seriously though, can you imagine that? Just like wearing a dress. Stop that set. Wearing a dress and you're just like freaking. You're like, this could use a little bit more cleavage. So you just cut out the entirety of the cleavage part of the freaking dress, so it's just like your boobs are hanging out. Oh my god, that's so terrible.
Oh, it is. Why did you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that to another person?
With a white apron that said "bitch" and other swear words and MCR lyrics on it, and kind of like one dress I had seen Amy Lee wear once. Darkness, who is Jenny? Who is Jenny?
Who is Jenny?
Was there too. She was weaving a ripped gothic black dress with... Weaving it? Holy crap! Talented friends. She was weaving a ripped gothic black dress with ripped stuff all over it and a lace-up top thing in black.
Was it ripped? Was there ripped stuff?
So were Crab and Goyle. What? It turns out that Darkness, Diabolo, Crab, and Goyle's dad was a vampire. How many people in this freaking story aren't vampires?
Several.
He committed suicide by slitting his wrist with a razor. He had raped them and stabbed them before
Several.
too. They all got so depressed that they
Stop
became
trying
gothic
to
and
like
converted
cut
to Satan.
yourself in half with the scissors.
Oh, they all got so depressed that they became gothic and converted to Stanism. Look up Goats Stan.
Stanism.
Look up Goats Stan on Goats webcomic Stan on
Stanism.
on the line. Okie dokes. Because there's a character in it called Stan, and there's a Satanist chicken in the comic. Anyways, he finds the character named Stan, and he's just like, this is my friend Stan, or this is my friend Satan, and it's like, hi, my name's Stan. It's like, no, dude, this guy's name is Stan. And then later on in the comic, it turns out he's actually Satan. Anyways, OMFG, I yielded as I jumped up. Why the fuck are you all here? Enemy, something is really fucked up, Draco said. Okay, but I need to put my fucking clothes on first, I shouted angrily. It's alright, we have to go now, and you look kawaii anyways. You're so
kawaii. 6 words. Kawaii.
You're so fucking beautiful, Draco said in a sexy voice. Oh, alright, I said smiling, but you have to tell me why you're being all erective.
Is that a verb now? Why did you? He was acting.
Tending to erect.
Instagram.
That was a quick mystery. That's what erective means. I don't even know what she was trying to say. I will, he said. So I just put on some black eyeliner, black lipstick, and red eyeshadow. So I just, I was in a casual mood, so I just put on some black eyeliner, black lipstick, red eyeshadow, and white foundation. Then I came.
On all the stuff that I usually put on.
We all went outside the Great Hall and looked in from a widow. Are widows clear now? When your husband dies, you become clear. Or when you're a female and your spouse dies, you become clear. A fucking prep called Brittany from Gryffindor was standing next to us. She was wearing a pink midi and Hillary Duff t-shirt, so we put up our middle fingers at her. Inside the Great Hall, we could see Dumbledore. Cornelius Cornelia Fudge was there shouting at Dumbledore. Doris Rumbridge was there too. You can look up the names!
Yeah.
This cannot be, she shouted angrily. The school must be closed. The Bark Lord is planning to kill the students.
Woof! Again, Becknor.
Yelled Cornelia Fudge. You are not fit to be principal any longer, yelled Rumbridge. You are too old and your Alzheimer's is dangerous. You must retry or Voldemort will kill your students. Very well, Dumbledore said angrily, but we cannot do this. We cannot close the school. There is only one person who's capable of killing Voldemort, and she is in the school. And her name is...
Dumbledore!
Anony. Darkness. Dementia Ravenway. Draco, Crab, Goyle, Darkness, Willow, Vampire, and Bloody Mary looked at each other. I gasped.
See you guys next time for chapter 20.
Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Tend to the